You know, this year was unexpectedly a bad one. Not only because it filled up with so much political uncertainty, but also because most of 2025 was just political madness every day. This year was a fucking South Park season. And the worst part of it is that it was actually all real. When the big orange man arrived in office, he made headlines by renaming the Gulf of Mexico, having federal agents perform violent and public arrests, hiding specific Epstein files, aka majority of it, occupying cities with US troops, blowing shit up, conducting the longest government shutdown, and dear fucking God, I hate politics. Let's not mention that some random debater got shot. I don't know why he's so popular. Multiple shootings happened. Israel and Palestine conflict. We may be invading Venezuela soon. Blah blah blah, politics, politics, politics. Fuck that. I'm done. I hate politics. Fuck politics. I hate that politics always gets brought back to me. Fuck politics. And also a lot of famous people died too, including Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan. And also the Epstein list and Trump sucking off Bill Clinton. But despite all that, there were definitely plenty of other things worth talking about that happened in 2025. So let's get into it, shall we? So, as you all already may know, famous rapper Kendrick Lamar had released a diss track, or a line of diss tracks, dissing Drake last year. And what a way to put a nail in Drake's career by playing it in front of a live audience. It wasn't that big of an audience, you know, it's only the Super Bowl halftime show where over 133 million people were watching. This show was amazing. I loved every minute of it, and it even made your favorite Doge Vegas music loving Doge a fan. But what made this performance so significant is the symbolism and themes that it gave regarding American division among race, how life is a game and we just have to play it no matter what, and etc. I love this halftime show so much, and I believe it deserves a spot on my 2025 list. AI has grown more over the years, and let's just say that it has gotten more prettier and less prettier at the same time. Most of what AI has been used for is video creation with the release of Sora AI. And with Sora AI, you can put a prompt in and have a video created for you in minutes. This has produced some fun content to watch, but personally, I prefer poorly or well-made, high or low-quality entertainment made by man! I know it has flaws! I like it! On October 2025 in Paris, a group of thieves carried out a rapid jewelry heist at the Louvre, Museum's Galerie d'Apollon. I probably butchered the hell out of that, but also known as the gallery that houses the French crown jewels. Now, what makes this event so interesting is that it happened in less than 8 minutes. That's right, in less than 8 minutes, a group of disguised thieves stole over $100 million worth of jewelry, and somehow got away with it. And these jewels were historically valuable, belonging to Napoleon, Maria Amalia of Naples and Sicily, Empress Eugenie, etc. For some reason, I just like to imagine the thieves were wearing the stereotypical robber outfits. It just sounds so fitting in this case. But despite all the arrests made in the case, the authorities have yet to locate the missing jewels. Of course, every year we have many anniversaries for different types of things and events. 10 years ago, Undertale was released, as well as The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Fallout 4, Mad Max Fury Road, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Inside Out, Hamilton busted through Broadway, Windows 10 was also released, and fuck you, I still use Windows 10, I don't care about Windows 11. Jurassic World was released, Same-sex marriage was legalized in 2015. The Paris Climate Agreement was adopted. Unfortunately, a lot of terrorist attacks happened. The Apple Watch was released, and a lot more to make you feel old. 20 years ago, YouTube was launched. The Xbox 360 was released. Anonymous liked the movie. Madagascar made us move and move it. God of War was released. Guitar Hero was hard as fuck. Mario Kart DS drove into the scene. Hurricane Katrina became a horrible tragedy, as well as the London bombings, the death of Pope John Paul II, and a lot more. Damn, we're getting old. 50 years ago, Jaws made everyone scared of sharks. Monty Python and the Holy Grail became a hilarious classic. Microsoft was founded. The Vietnam War officially ended with the fall of Saigon. And the Khmer Rouge took power in Cambodia, leading to a terrible genocide. 75 years ago, the Korean War began, the first credit cards were issued, and Cinderella came out. 100 years ago, Benito Mussolini declared himself dictator of Italy, and Adolf Hitler published Mein Kampf. You know it ain't a year without memes. The memes we had this year were 6-7! Sora AI, Italian brain rot, nothing could beat a Jet2 holiday, some CEO cheated at a Coldplay concert, 500 cigarettes. Aura farming was a thing. Chicken jockey! A repo guy got chest pain.
Said it, but again and again. I love.
Them fucking clankers got what's coming to them. I bought a property in Egypt. Cave divers explored tiny place. Ashenhall's daily routine was pretty morning. The lion does not concern himself. Katy Perry went to space. Jump scare warning. Job applications. I'm not, but certainly some people are Charlie Kirk. And also, the same guy became a funny meme. 100 men versus a gorilla became the debate of the year. Bunny trampolines. I don't know why, but Taylor Swift got engaged and everyone freaked out about it. I Show Speed made a face. Shut your bitch ass up. A barbershop haircut that cost a quarter. Father wanted to make sure his son was correct.
Are you sure?
Someone knows that I did something wrong, but just can't prove it. Clock strikes 12 and midnight arrives. Some kid named Bobby Riz. He played these games before. NPC streams were a thing, I guess.
Pardon me, I heard you too. Think of the glizzies.
And a lot more that I probably forgot to include. Now, you all know my feelings on TikTok, so you wouldn't have believed how happy I was to hear that TikTok was getting banned. Now, as much as people love it, I just can't deal with the stupidity of people, all for the sake of views. But 14 hours into the day it was supposed to be banned, the ban was lifted. And for some reason, the CEO of TikTok thanked Trump for it. Note, he wasn't even in office yet. So at this point, I don't know when the fuck the ban is gonna happen. I guess it's here to stay. And as long as it stays, I hope that people don't do anything stupid for views. You know what? People have been doing this type of shit for decades. At this point, I'll just let it be. Popular singer David has been put into some hot water because a Tesla registered in his name had 15-year-old Celeste Rivas dead inside of it. That is actually very horrible. Now, David has not been arrested, but he is one of the suspects in this case. And with the internet becoming detectives in this case, well, it's actually not looking really good for David. There has been so much proof that David has known this 15-year-old, and what's worse is that they most likely dated. By the way, David is 20. So, yeah. Overall, this is a horrible and sad case, and it's really, really fucked up. And my condolences to the Rivas family. Of course, it ain't a year without some overly popular toy taking off. Labubus. Labubus are collectible plush toys that are inspired by the book series Monsters. And for some reason, this toy has become a huge phenomenon, basically being 2025's fidget spinner. Why has it become a phenomenon? Because of none other than TikTok. TikTok and some influencers managed to make Labubus viral, and oh boy did it become viral, with kids and adults obsessing over them. And even some spending hundreds and sometimes even thousands on certain Labubus. I don't know what to say about this, but just wow. Just wow. You know, I said it once and I'll say it again. It's been a pretty sucky year to say the least. With politics engulfing the media, new wars, many famous people that have passed away, the Pope died, horrific tragedies with no action. But of course, every year I add a little something at the end that has piqued my interest, as well as many others, and I hope that this one doesn't disappoint. South Park has been nailing its seasons this year, and it's mostly due to all the chaos happening in the US. And what sucks is that they actually portray everything extremely accurately. I don't know how to feel about that. But when I mean that they've done amazing, I mean they've done so amazing that they actually managed to piss off the US government on many occasions. So, big win for South Park. It's a good stress reliever after such a stressful year, and I've been watching the new seasons, and of course, I enjoy them. And so do many others, except for those MAGA snowflakes. But anyways, that ends it all for this year. I'll see you beautiful people next year, and hopefully, with a video. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads this year. Life is crazy. But, you know, that's life. Stay classy, Doge Vegas.